Alright. For all the complaints about Samsung's Exynos processors, that's apparently going to change. As yes, according to a new set of leaks, the Exynos will finally catch up and even beat Apple, sort of. We have some more leaks of accessories to carry Apple's upcoming AirTags, but still no launch date. And yes, you heard accessories. And it seems that Huawei is planning an interesting alternative to get Google Play services back, but also sort of. I'm Jaime Rivera, and I accept no spoilers for Cobra Kai Season 3. Or maybe just a few. Or maybe I should just watch it. This is Pocketnow Daily. As expected, we will begin the week with deals, as those don't seem to be slowing down, and they continue to be great. The Galaxy S21, S21 Plus, and the Ultra, in addition to every other product we got in Unpacked, is still available for pre-orders with huge savings, but you only have 3 days left to pre-order it. So if you get the Galaxy S21, it is available for $99, and then the S21 Plus for $299 if you have an eligible device for trade-in, and you also get $100 and $150 respectively in instant credit for accessories and 6 months of Spotify Premium. When it comes to the S21 Ultra, that one is available for just $499 with up to $200 in instant credit, a smart tag, and 4 months of YouTube Premium. Yes, I know, it's still going. Now, if you're looking to protect your new Galaxy investment, SUPCASE is still our #1 choice for rugged cases. We'll be sure to link to these on Amazon, and also consider SUPCASE.com, where you can use promo code POCKETNOW15 to get an extra 15% discount. If you want an older device that's too good for the deals, the S20 FE is available for $425, while the Z Fold 2 is still available for $1,000 if you have a device for trade-in. If you're looking for a computer, the M1 Mac Mini is currently $50 off, leaving the entry-level variant for $650 on Amazon and B&H. And then the Surface Book 3 is $203 off on Amazon, leaving the Intel Core i5 8GB of RAM model for $1396. I know, not cheap. We have more deals on LG monitors and other Samsung products in the description. And also keep in mind, yes, we have partnered with SUPCASE to give away a Galaxy S21 and a Galaxy S21 Ultra. So follow the first link in the description, enter promo code POCKETNOWGalaxy. That'll enhance your chances to win. Now, believe it or not, we're going to talk about Huawei again. I mean, I didn't expect them to be back in the spotlight so quickly, but after what they've been doing to try to save their mobile division, sort of, it keeps getting more interesting. Recently, the company sold their Honor brand, which actually means that Honor can now launch phones with Google mobile services. Now, where things are weird and conflicting is in a report from Reuters claiming that Huawei has been in talks to sell their P and Mate series to a consortium of buyers. Apparently, this is another government-backed consortium of investment firms from Shanghai, and the talks have been going on for weeks, as Huawei is claimed to have started the internal exploration for possibilities of selling their brands as early as September. Now, the conflicting twist is that Huawei themselves have just refuted the report. They put out a statement saying that they have learned of some rumors regarding the possible sale of their flagship brands, and they said that there is no merit to these rumors whatsoever. Huawei has no such plan. Now, the reason why we're still covering this is because something similar happened to Honor, as they tipped that the company was selling it. Huawei said it wasn't, and we know how that story ended. So yeah, I mean, the Mate and the P series continue to be massive in China, so I wonder how that's going to end up playing out. Now, let's move on to compact phones. I mean, the iPhone 12 mini was a very interesting experiment, but it's kind of been confirmed that Apple has already started scaling down their production of this phone, because apparently their Pro models are doing better. Now, in all fairness, Apple didn't pioneer this market. It was Sony, and it seems the compact is making a comeback. We have some new renders from OnLeaks on an Xperia Compact. According to these renders, this phone will bring a 5.5-inch display with a water drop notch and a somewhat of a thick chin at the bottom. When it comes to the cameras, it'll reportedly bring a dual module at the back, with one of them being a 13-megapixel sensor. Also, it'll bring a dedicated camera shutter button, a headphone jack, and a fingerprint sensor that comes in the power button. OnLeaks mentions that the phone will be a tad bigger than the iPhone 12 mini, even if the displays will be almost the same, and it also looks like this is more of a mid-ranger when compared to the 12 mini. Now, when you think about that, a dedicated camera button and a headphone jack in a compact smartphone, how hard could that be, OEMs? Let's move on to Samsung and Apple, particularly when it comes to wearables, as it seems both companies are working hard into health-centric features that should debut in 2021. According to an ET News report, the Galaxy Watch Active 3, which is still not launched, will employ a non-invasive technology that takes your glucose level measurements while using an optical sensor. When it comes to Cupertino, they will reportedly be using the same technology to offer this feature, and they have apparently filed the patents, and they are doing testing for accuracy and efficiency for blood sugar monitoring. Now, the technology was shown off by a Japanese company over at CES, so yeah, bringing that to the mainstream is interesting, even if I don't know how exact it's going to be. Now, how about if we continue talking about Apple and the wearables that we're still expecting for the company to launch at some point? We've been waiting for these tile-like trackers for the longest of time, with sources like John Prosser claiming that they're ready to go, but Apple has delayed them multiple times due to the pandemic. A couple of weeks ago, Evan Blass posted some pictures of the accessories that will be used to carry around these AirTags, like these Nomad leather keychains as well as holders for your eyeglasses, for you to be able to track them. And now we have a new image from a tipster on Twitter showing an AirTag holder allegedly made by Spigen, which will be sold on Amazon. This is another keychain with a black design, and you can see the AirTag sticking out from the center. So again, AirTags are Apple's upcoming trackers, which will be able to work like Galaxy Smart Tags, and according to multiple sources like Meishi Kuo, they are set to launch, but we don't really have a timeline for when these will be available. Now, probably what's the most interesting is really how these AirTags are designed to blend with products in order to make them smart, as opposed to just being smart tags. I find that to be very genius, actually. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's talk Samsung Exynos processors, your favorite topic. I know, bad joke, but bear with me here, as that is apparently going to change, or at least it shows some potential. A couple of weeks ago now, we got the Galaxy S21 series, which comes with the Exynos 2100 in some regions. And in case you haven't heard, Samsung abandoned their custom CPU cores to use ARM's design, meaning that the Exynos 2100 can compete with the Snapdragon 888 when it comes to its CPU prowess. Not necessarily the same story in graphics though from what we hear, but that's apparently about to change, though not on this generation. Apparently Samsung is partnering with AMD to power the next generation of Exynos chips, and these may come sooner than expected to the market. A Korean publication allegedly has some benchmarks of Samsung's unnamed new chips, which should debut in 2022. Now, we should take these with a big grain of salt as they didn't provide any screenshots, but according to these numbers, the A14 Bionic should probably be scared. In the Manhattan benchmark, it beat it by 60 frames at 181.8 frames per second. In the normal Aztec ruins, it beat it by almost 60 frames again, and then in the high Aztec ruins, it still beat it by 28 frames. And we know this is Apple's current processor from last year, and we should expect these to find some upgrades with the A15, but guys, this is the Exynos we're talking about. This should solve everyone's problems with Exynos if AMD and Samsung execute correctly. Though we don't know exactly if this is going to be an integrated solution or how this joint venture is going to work. Now, I don't know if the separate solutions from Samsung and AMD are going to prove as effective as Apple's integrated solution, unless they both integrate. I don't know. Let us know in the comments down below, would a change like this make you want to trust Exynos processors? Because in my case, I mean, you can't fight horsepower. I mean, if they actually are able to pull it off, then I'd say why not? But that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Also follow us on social media as our extended coverage happens on Instagram. And follow me on my personal handles to see me enjoy good t-shirts. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.